Hey you guys, so this is my braiding pattern. The part that I'm pointing out right now is the perimeter, the part that I'm leaving out for my weave, and the bantu knot is also a side U part I'm also leaving out. So I'm trying to show you guys a good view of my braids. It's a little dusty and crusty because this is my first braid pattern that I've ever done, and I haven't sewed the ends of my hair and the braids just yet. And the way I did my braid pattern was I kind of did a beehive circular motion on the first two braids, and then after that my hands got tired and just began to go straight back. So here's another clip of how it looks. I end up not sewing the braids. All I do is crochet it into the other braids. That way it's less work. And the part that I'm holding out is also leave out in the back. So right now Janae is just sewing on a net so that more hair can fit onto my head because the braids are pretty big and bulky and I would like it to be very full. So I realized in times later that a lot of the footage was misplaced due to the fact that I ran out of storage. So I had to upload some things onto my computer to film the rest of this. Basically, if you want to learn how to sew in a weave, you can check out any other YouTube tutorials. This is just basically how I put my install in, and as well as having it flipped into a high ponytail, I just did two braids and a beehive circular motion, which achieved that flat ponytail look.
What's up? It's your girl Janelle, aka Jaylana. It is nice to be back today, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to sew in this weave. And I absolutely love this hair. This is the HerGivenHair 14, 16, 18 curly hair extensions, the Wefts. It is super soft. I use a curl enhancing smoothie and a dimming brush, and I'm straight. I never shampooed this hair. I just co-washed it with the As I Am coconut co-wash, and I sealed the Wefts as well. One thing that may not have been too explicit in this video was the in-depth on how to sew it. How to sew it, you can look up any video on YouTube, but I showed you my braiding pattern, and excuse me, my skin was breaking out a lot in that video. This is about my second week having this hair, and I'm probably going to take it out this weekend because I did my braiding pattern pretty thick and my hair needs to be washed under it, so I'm probably going to install it again soon. I am in love. Janae did a great job sewing in my hair. It wasn't tight. I think I did my braids tight for the most part. I kept my leave out oiled. I did not leave it dry at all. I didn't miss a day. And my leave out is actually very thin, and my hair at the top is thin. It's not thin to where, like, if I get it straightened, it's like really, really, really thin, but it's much thinner than this hair when it dries. So if I show you my real hair, this is a part of my real hair. Like, this part up until here is heat damage. So I have to cut this much so that the natural curls can show, but it still blends in pretty well. If you're wondering why I have this bandana on, my braiding was too thick. That was the first time I did my own braid pattern. I didn't have anybody else to do it for me, so that was the first time I did my own braid pattern. I did like 2 circles so that when I lifted my hair, it's a nice flat ponytail and a high bun or whatever, and then I ended up going straight down, and the braid closest to my forehead or the perimeter of my head, I left all of that out. So all of this is left out. As you can see, I left a nice amount out. Like, it's a lot of my hair out, but it's not a lot to manage at all. And also I have a pin right here because my hair, when it was blowing in the wind, it wasn't really going back down, so I had to pin it. So yeah, once again, with this bandana that I have on, it's just more thick, so my leave out is a little thin, so I don't want any tracks to show. So I just use a bandana to cover that up. But the hair is still popping, and so am I, boo boo. Yeah, this is my hair. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was a little helpful. The braiding pattern was probably the most helpful, I'd say. And it wasn't even, you could barely see my scalp. That's how big the braids were. So yeah, it's comfortable for me, it suited me, and I'm just very pleased. At first I did not like it, but that was because I didn't know how to manage it at first. The back, basically, I have, my hair is in twist. So this is my hair in a twist. Yeah. So I'm going to take a picture while the lighting is nice right here, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.